I wish you a good mood, inspiration, and admiration. More movement, activity, pleasant chores, and less worries. Let the wind of change bring a lot of long-awaited things and fill you with warmth and meaning. And the Church Day of Veneration of the Holy Martyr Methodius. This national holiday is called Methodius Day in another way. Methodius and Methodius, weather indicator. From this video you will learn what you should not do, folk signs, all the holidays on July 3rd, what you can do, what traditions, customs and beliefs have come down to us from time immemorial. On July 3rd, the Orthodox Church venerates the Holy Martyr Methodius and Bishop of Patara. Patara is an ancient Lycian city located on the shores of the Mediterranean Sea in Asia Minor. The saint was distinguished by genuine monastic humility. He meekly and quietly taught his flock, but firmly fought against heresies and defended the purity of orthodoxy. The saint was captured by the pagans, and in 312 he was sentenced to death by beheading. Folk traditions of this day people celebrate Methodius the Sparrowhawk, so named because on this day it was customary to catch quails. In the fields, by July 3rd, work was coming to an end, and vegetable gardens were considered women's concern. Therefore, today the men dreamed of the upcoming quail hunt. The fact is that on Methodia the grain usually ripens, attracting an abundance of quails, which are very easy to catch. However, on this day it was forbidden to shoot them, you can only catch them with your hands. According to the signs, whoever succeeds in this will have the booty all year. On the day of Methodius, healers distributed a special herb to respected hunters, Kaliuka, collected during the Peter the Great fast in the evening dew. It was dried and stored in cow bladders. According to legend, the owner of such a wonderful herb, if he fumigates a gun with it, will always shoot clearly at the target and never miss. In addition, the Kaliuka brought good luck to the hunter. Hunters going quail hunting on July 3rd had their own signs. So, if midges and cobwebs fly over winter crops, it means quails are hiding here. The whistling of quails indicates that this is the place where they are most numerous. If today a hunter saw a white quail, then fortune is on his side, and if he also catches one, then the whole year will be happy, only the quail had to be released into the wild. Any other bird caught on the day of Methodius, on the contrary, brought sorrow and misfortune, so it was necessarily fried and given to dogs and cats to eat. On July 3rd, the children went to the forest to find out the weather from the echoes. The children shouted loudly the voice of the forest, "Tell me what the weather is ahead." If the echo was clear and clear, then warm and fine days are ahead, but muffled rain is expected. The girls also talked to the echo, wanting to know from which direction the groom would come to her. Since the echo was considered the voice of evil spirits, they listened carefully to where the echo came from. If from the waterman answers, and the guy is not local, he lives across the river, the goblin from the forest predicts that the betrothed will come from distant lands and he will have to go through many forests. If the echo came from Avon, then the Avinic predicts that the man will be local, and the Bannik speaks from the bathhouse, indicating that the guy lives nearby and perhaps even a neighbor. The day of July 3rd had another popular name, cobwebs, since today it was customary to observe spiders, which perfectly predicted the weather. He has spread his nets, rain is expected, he has destroyed his web, and he has been exposed to bad weather. The spider works all day, the weather gets better, it weaves diligently, fine days lie ahead. There was a tradition among the people on Methodius to remove self-damage, which often occurs among whiners who always feel sorry for themselves, with the help of rituals, ceremonies, and conspiracies. A ritual against self-damage. On the 3rd of July, collect red sweet cherries and make a compote from them, saying the following words of conspiracy to it. The red berry came to the rescue and lifted my spirits. I will no longer suffer, I will no longer suffer, I will no longer wish for grief. I will enjoy life, I will only eat joy. All bad things will leave me, happiness will come to me. During the day, this compote had to be drunk without sharing with anyone. If bad thoughts still do not stop creeping into your head, Then the next day it was necessary to again cook a compote from the berries collected on the 3rd of July and again say charming words on them. On this day, in order to change your life, achieve success and become happier, say I thank the universe for the endless stream of joy that pours into my life every second like a bright river. The vector of my thoughts is aimed at health. Every cell of my body breathes love. Every atom of my being is charged with divine energy. Youth and well-being are an integral part of my life. Write this phrase in the comment to increase the effect. The main prohibitions of this day. As our ancestors believed, the main thing that you should not do on the 3rd of July on the day of Methodius the Sparrowhawk is to hunt birds and eat poultry dishes. An exception was made only for drinking too much. The sign will announce that whoever disobeys the ban will be showered with a hail of troubles and adversity. If suddenly there is poultry meat on the table, you need to immediately feed it to the animals. But drinking too much will bring good luck and joy. You should not touch spiders on July 3rd, otherwise you can bring all sorts of misfortunes upon yourself and bring financial problems into your life. It is not recommended to set off on the road on the day of Methodius the Sparrowhawk without being sure that they are waiting there, otherwise the path will be empty. In addition, there is a possibility that theft and fraud may occur during the trip. On the 3rd of July, you don't need to tell anyone about your pregnancy. If a woman found out about her new position today, even her relatives should not know about it. If you do not listen to advice, the born child will grow up very shy and unsure of himself. It is not recommended to ignore the prompts of intuition on the day of Methodius the Raptor. It will not let you down today. Anyone who goes against her advice may find himself in a problematic situation from which it will be very difficult to get out. It is forbidden to touch the saved money on July 3rd, otherwise you will have to get it urgently in the near future. But there is an option to increase the amount of untouchable cash reserves. To do this, on the day of Methodius the Sparrowhawk, you need to tell someone about your debtors, even if the debt is meager. It is believed that in this case the brownie comes to the rescue to improve the financial situation. On July 3rd, you cannot eat raw chicken eggs, your voice will disappear, and for a long time. Sawn drinks and drunk on an empty stomach will give you health and happiness. A married couple who cannot conceive a child for a long time should not eat animal meat or drink alcoholic beverages on July 3rd. On the day of Methodius the Sparrowhawk, they need to eat a leg of sawdust and bury the heart of the bird near a flowering plant. Very soon they will learn the good news about the upcoming addition to the family. On July 3rd, there are some folk signs that tell you what will happen to the weather in the very near future or in the longer term. An owl landed on the roof of a house towards the fire. Seeing or catching a white quail is lucky. Rain and bad weather will last for 40 days. In the evening, swans call to the precipitation more often than usual. The spider actively weaves a web in dry and warm weather. The finch chirps cheerfully to the good weather. Bees often sting people during drought. There is no echo for wet weather. Thunder rumbles often, slowly, continuously, in a thunderstorm. The clouds are floating high, there will be no rain. The color of clothes affects well-being, mood, and even success. For July 3rd, favorable colors are basil and emerald. Lucky numbers 28, 59, 68, 77, 79. Favorable hours from 7:00 to 17:00. Who will be lucky today? Taurus, Scorpio, and Capricorn. Wednesday is a very active day of the week, filled with various events, trips, meetings, and acquaintances. Such a day can easily be devoted to work and business. However, you should be careful and refrain from making complex and serious decisions, as they may be biased. This day is ideal for trade, communication, friendly meetings, new acquaintances, and festive events. In classical astrology, Mercury is considered the patron planet of the environment. In Roman culture, Mercury was revered as the god of trade, travel, and theft. In addition, he was a messenger of the gods and a conductor of the souls of the dead to the afterlife. On Wednesday, a person sees dreams related to his friends, family, and colleagues. They are directly related to the one who sees the dream, since they demonstrate how deep and reliable his connections with others are. Such dreams should be remembered in detail, focusing on details related to other people. The words, clothes, hairstyle, and even facial expressions of those you dreamed of deserve attention. On Wednesday, a dream foreshadows a trip or journey. It can indicate a person's desire to get out of the usual environment, renew life, make it brighter and more interesting. Dreams seen during this period may indicate secrets that a person is hiding from family and friends. They can also reveal other people's secrets, indirectly warning a person about situations in which the truth might come out, causing discord or confusion. Dreams can also warn against gossip and slander, phenomena that often arise where people actively communicate with each other. Such dreams call for honesty, careful choice of words, and careful behavior. They point out the importance of caution and sincerity. Some dreams contain a warning in a symbolic form. For example, a person can see a certain object and remember only that. This image serves as a personification or symbol of future events and experiences. Such dreams also often encourage a person to go beyond standard thinking, go on a trip, or change their life. These dreams inspire, give new ideas, and create feelings necessary for personal development. It is often too difficult to find a suitable interpretation of a dream in ordinary collections of interpretations. In this case, you can contact an interpreter and explain your dream, describing in detail what you saw. In the process of direct communication, the truth becomes much closer. The zodiac sign of those born on July 3rd is Cancer. These representatives of the water element are curious, enterprising, and purposeful. They try with all their might to achieve universal recognition, know how to express themselves brightly and unusually, and also know how to quickly and productively achieve their goals. These are energetic and enterprising people. They are distinguished by broad erudition, flexible thinking, and endowed with extraordinary organizational skills. These people are collected and disciplined, they generate creative ideas without much difficulty and know how to competently express their thoughts, conveying them to those around them. People who were born at the beginning of July can safely be called very categorical and militant people. They stubbornly defend their own views, and throughout their lives they fight to restore justice. They take an active and direct part in the life of society, often take the position of a judge, and happily share advice and recommendations if asked to do so. Cancers born on this day are sensual and sentimental. They can give the impression of frivolous and irresponsible people, because they are always easygoing, perky, and energetic. In reality, these people take everything that happens in their lives with complete seriousness and responsibility. They have a rational approach to solving assigned problems and are not used to rushing, thinking about their every decision. Cancers born on July 3rd have good compatibility with representatives of their zodiac sign, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, and Pisces. With Leos, Aquarius, and Capricorns, they have little chance of a happy future together. Those born today should wear aquamarine as a talisman. This is a powerful amulet that can save the owner from evil and deception. In the Middle Ages, sorcerers believed that this stone could neutralize the effects of poison and advised royals to wear it. Its magical properties do not end there. The stone harmonizes emotions and neutralizes phobias, a godsend for the shy, and also strengthens friendship, devotion, and fidelity. Today you can congratulate the following birthday people: Andre, Afanasy, Gleb, Guri, Alicia, John, Inna, Lazar, Luke, Methodius, Norm, Rimmer, and Thomas. And that's all I have for today. And you, dear viewers, I would like to thank you for your attention and wish you a good mood, peace, happiness, and good luck.